Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture video. In this video, we are going to see what are articles. Okay, what are articles? There are articles are used to identify what kind of noun is this. Okay, is it a particular definite noun or is it an indefinite noun? Noun articles are used to point out, refer definite or indefinite nouns in a sentence. Okay. What are the three different articles we have in English grammar? They are a, an, and the. A or an is called indefinite articles because they refer a noun which is they refer an unspecific noun which is not already known to the speaker, sorry, which is not known to the receiver. Okay, so we call it as indefinite or unspecific article. A or an is called indefinite articles. Example: an egg, an orange, an honest man, and on an hour. Okay, an is where to use an, where to use a. An is used before vowel sounds. Um, a is used before consonant sounds. You may ask me, an honest man. H is not a vowel sound. Then why do you? H is not a vowel letter. Then why do you use an before it? Don't count the letter. Please observe the sound. Okay, don't count the letter. Please observe the word sound. So when you pronounce honest, it is not honest, it is honest. So we have to say an honest man, an hour, likewise an MLA. You have to, so before the letter L, when you say um, okay, so before the letter L, okay, we have the sound A. So it is an vowel sound. Okay, next one, a and an are used with singular uh, nouns. Okay, a and an are used only with singular nouns. It is because they are they mean one in number, so they are used only before singular nouns. The is called the definite article because they are used to point out. Okay, they are used to refer specific nouns. Okay, where to use the indefinite articles? Indefinite articles are used before original numerical sense of one. Take for example, whenever you want to say one pen, one bench, okay, you say I have a pen, meaning one pen. I have a pencil, meaning one pencil. Not a word was said, meaning not even one word was said. When you really mean when you really originally mean when you mean original numerical number, then you can say that. When you introduce something for the first time, take for example, one evening a beggar came to my door. Okay, here you are introducing the beggar for the first time to the speaker. When the speaker introduces the noun for the first time to the receiver, at that time you can say, you can use a. Then in the sense of any, to single out an individual as a representative of a class. Take for example, when you use something, okay, when you take one noun from a group and use it as a classic example, at that time, in that case, you can use singular article, sorry, indefinite article before the noun. Take for example, a people should obey his teacher. Okay, when you take uh, one particular unit from a class, from a group as an example, at that time you can use a before that. Okay, a cow is a useful animal. A cow is a useful animal. When you say that, you mention all cows. Okay, next one, to make a common noun out of a proper noun. What is this proper noun? First, it refers to a specific person. What is a common noun? It refers a gender. When somebody is very famous for a particular action, then you can make a common noun out of a proper noun. Take for example, Daniel comes to judgment. So here Add Daniel. When you say add Daniel, Daniel is known for uh, having suffered long term in the prison. He is well known. It is a Bible story. It is well known to everybody. So, add Daniel comes to judgment, meaning a poor. It refers a poor person. In common, it refers to a poor person who by mistake suffered unnecessary imprisonment. Okay, so another example. Okay, we need an Abdul Kalam in our class. We need an Abdul Kalam in our class, meaning Abdul Kalam is a person who is well known for his hard work, his intelligence, and the way he studied. So when I say we need an Abdul Kalam in the class, from a proper noun, Abdul Kalam has become a common noun because when I say Abdul Kalam, I mean hard work, sincerity, intelligence, everything. Okay. Next one, use of indefinite article. When we talk about a particular person or thing, okay, or one already referred one earlier, okay. When you talk about the thing which is referred already, then you can use the before it. Take for example, could you please give me the pen I gave you earlier? Okay. When a singular noun is meant to represent a whole class, for example, the cow is a useful animal. So this is the same example we saw that both of them are possible. The rose is the sweetest of all flowers. Before names of unique things, we must use the. Okay, we have only one sun, we have only one sky, one earth. So before unique things, the one and only things must take the before it. Before proper nouns, okay, some proper nouns like oceans and seas, rivers, mountain ranges. Okay, we have to use the before it. The Pacific, the Black Sea, the Ganges. Okay, before the names of certain books, classic books, we have to use the before. The Vedas, the Puranas, the Ramayana, the Bible, the Quran, world well known famous books must take the before it. Before a proper noun when it is qualified by an adjective or a defining adjectival clause. Okay, the great Caesar. Okay, when a proper noun, when a particular person's name is given a title, okay, you can use the before it. The great Caesar, the immortal Shakespeare. Next one, before superlatives, you must use the. Take for example, this is the best book of elementary chemistry, the smartest, the hardest. Okay, with ordinals, with numbers, with number order, you have to give the before it. You have to use the before it. He was the first man to arrive. The ninth chapter of the book is very interesting. Okay, before an adjective when it makes a plural noun. Okay, poor is an adjective, but if you use the before it, becomes a plural noun. Next one, to emphasize something. I want that the pen. The verb is the word in the sentence. Okay, next one with comparatives. The more, the merrier. The more you have, the more you want. The harder you work, the better you succeed. Okay, these are some of the examples for comparatives which take the before it. Uncountable nouns, they always take the. Okay, uncountable nouns, when you are very particular about a certain uncountable noun, then you can use the before it. Would you please pass me the sugar? Okay, you mean the particular sugar which is on the table. The wisdom of Solomon is great, but if you use uncountable nouns in a general sense, in abstract noun in a general sense, then you don't use any article before it. Okay, take for example, sugar is bad for your teeth. You don't say that sugar is bad for your teeth. Gold is a precious metal. Delhi is the capital of India. Wisdom is a gift of heaven. Okay, and then plural uncountable nouns, they don't take articles. Before languages, we don't use articles. Before predictive nouns, okay, we don't use articles. So I have given some of the exercises in Google Classroom. So you in lecture notes, uh, some questions may be asked in the exam as well. So please go and refer for further more clarification. If you have